it definitely feels like it's been a little while. That's because it has. A lot's been going on recently, and I apologize for not really having a consistent schedule the past couple weeks. There's just been a lot of stuff going on, and, my father got a new apartment. That's where I'm recording now. So, yeah. So, since it's still a little bit crazy, a little bit hectic, not much else I can really say, I decided, you know what? Let's do something simple. Let's do something fun. And that is a good old-fashioned tier list. So as you can see here on my screen, we have a bunch of Mario Party boards. They're in a really, really random order. So this is going to be fun to go through them because I kind of expected them to be in Mario Party order, but they're completely random. So this will be fun. Basically these include Mario Parties 1 through Super, I am pretty certain. 1 through Super for the home console ones. And DS and Island Tour, I'm pretty certain. So yeah, without any further ado, you guys, let's get started. But first, actually, if you like this video, do drop a like. While I'm here and I'm kind of like, trying to figure out how I want this setup to be, let me know what other kinds of tier lists maybe I can do, because that's really easy content for me to make right now. Of course, I will be on top of any gaming news or announcements that happen, so do stay tuned for all of that. So without any further ado, let's just get right into the tier list here. We're going to start off with Spiny Desert. This is a Mario Party 3 board. Really fun board. I really like the mechanic of the Mirage Star. I know there are some people who aren't, aren't a fan of that, but I'm going to put that in the pretty solid spot. And for those of you who want to know what the categories are, there's must play, pretty solid, if we're in the mood, hell no, and never played. But I'm also going to put in never played boards I've forgotten about, boards I don't really know much about, which are really going to be the Mario Party 9 and 10 boards. So we'll get there when we get there. Alright, so next up is Bowser's Magma Mountain, which is the Bowser board from Mario Party 1. And I'm going to put this in it's not a bad board. It's just a kind of middle of the road, not amazing Bowser board. I am a huge fan of Bowser boards. They are some of my favorite boards in Mario Party in general. But Bowser's Magma Mountain doesn't really do anything for me, personally. Next up is Creepy Cavern from Mario Party 3. This board, I don't really play that much. Whenever I play Mario Party 3, I usually play on Spiny Desert, Chilly Waters, or Woody Woods. So Creepy Cavern, I don't really remember much about. I do remember liking it, but not loving it. So I'm going to put it in, if we're in the mood. It's a pretty good board. Like I said, I just don't remember much about it because I don't really play it much when I play Mario Party 3. DK's Jungle Adventure. I'm going to put this one at pretty solid. This is a pretty good Mario Party 1 board. It's kind of split into halves, which I'm not usually a fan of when boards are really split up, but it really doesn't feel that split up because each side does have a few different paths you can go down on that side, so it's a pretty good board. Not much, to really say about it. It's just a pretty good board. Eternal Star. I'll be honest, I don't remember enough of this one to really comment on it. I do know that it's there are 7 Koopa kids scattered around the board, but I just don't remember enough of it to truly comment on my feelings on it. Pyramid Park. This is probably my favorite. Well, there's really only 2 of these. Well, I guess 3 if you count Bowser's Warped Orbit, but there's only really 2 Chain Chomp Steel Stars boards. Mario Party 8 has Bowser's Warped Orbit, but I'm going to put this one at pretty solid. This one's a really, really good one. It's my favorite Chain Chomp one, which were only in Mario Party 6 and 7. 6 had Snowflake Lake, 7 had Pyramid Park. I personally prefer Pyramid Park. It's a really good one. It's not a must play. It's not like a board I'll just be like, yo, let's play this. If we're playing Mario Party, let's play this board. Not that high for me, but still a really good board. Windmillville. I'll put this one in if we're in the mood. Now, this is the one of 2 economy-based boards I can think of. Obviously, this one and Koopa's Tycoon Town. It's a decent board. Nothing special, nothing amazing, not horrible either, just pretty fun, but I do prefer Koopa's Tycoon Town. Toy Dream. I'm going to put this one at pretty solid. It's a really fun board. It's a pretty simple board as well. There's not really that many moving parts to it. It's a pretty standard board, but sometimes the standard simple boards are just the ones I like most, just because they're just the most candid. There's no major gimmick to them. They're just the simple boards, and I really, really like that. So Toy Dream is pretty solid. Grand Canal, I'm also going to put at pretty solid. It's, again, another simple board, not many moving parts to it, pretty simple, pretty fun. Yeah, not much else to say. Koopa's Seaside Soiree. Okay, Mario Party 4. I'll be honest, I'm not the biggest fan of Mario Party 4's boards. This is a decent one. I'll put this one at if we're in the mood. It's not a bad one. It's like mid-ish tier for Mario Party 4 standards. But it's decent, pretty good. Western Land. Okay, this one's a must-play. This one is a simple board, you know, like Toy Dream and Grand Canal, but it's just perfect in every single way. I love this board. I love the little train that takes you from the bottom to the top or vice versa. It's just a really fun board. I don't have much more to say on it. Okay, we got a few Mario Party ones here, or sorry, Mario Party 9/10 ones here. I think these are all from Mario Party 10, actually. I think these are all Mario Party 10. I'm gonna put these first three at the never played, because I have played them, but I just don't remember enough to really care. Though, Whimsical Waters, I'm gonna put that in I do remember kind of liking that one. Like, I didn't love it, but I like the aesthetic of it, the underwater thing. It was a really cool board in terms of the visual style. As much as I hate the style and way you play Mario Party boards in 9 and 10, the board's kind of cute. Bowser Land. Another must-play. This is such a good Bowser board. This is ridiculously fun. I don't have much more to say on it besides it's Bowser Land. It's freaking Bowser Land. You have the Bowser Parade every 5 turns, I believe, where you can switch the direction the parade's going. It takes like all of your coins if you're like really, really far into the board. Such a good board. Such a good board. Love it. Mario's Rainbow Castle. Okay, this board, there are some boards that are linear. And, you know, I usually don't care for the linear boards. I'm more of a fan of the boards that have those branching paths, different places to explore. But this one and one other one do it decently well. So Mario's Rainbow Castle, I'm going to put at if we're in the mood. You know, it's a linear board, so like I said, it's just not as fun for me, but I do think it's still a decent board. It's not quite material, it's pretty decent. Shy Guy's Jungle Jam. I'll be honest, I know I've played this board and I remember this board, but I just don't remember the details of it. Not because I just don't remember it, just because I don't really think there was much going for the board. I don't think it's a hell no. I do think it's an though. It's just a mid-tier board. Not much to say. Rainbow Dream, another segmented kind of board. I'm not a fan of segmented boards. I'm really not. So, is the right place for that one. Fair Square. This one is a must play. I think this is our first Mario Party 6 map that we've gotten here. Must play. Absolute must play. There's so much strategy involved in Fair Square, thinking, you know, do I go now and get the star while it's, you know, let's say, 20 coins during the day? Or do I wait to see if it could potentially be 5 coins during the night and I can get even more stars? It just potentially, like, there's just a lot of strategy in it and just a really good board. Not much else to say. Bowser's Enchanted Inferno. Okay, this is Mario Party 7's Bowser board. And I think it's pretty solid. I think it's a pretty good board. I really like that when Bowser time happens, Bowser will sync the island that the star is on, so you always have to account for when Bowser time happens, and just a really good board. I really like Bowser time in Mario Party 7. I don't know the general consensus of how people think about Bowser time, but I really like it. I think it's a really cool mechanic, kind of keeps you on your toes. When you get like the photo one, that one's kind of boring, but like some of the other stuff, like when Bowser will steal a star and put it into a random chest in Neon Heights, or when Bowser will open up a shop in Grand Canal. Just a lot of really cool things happen during Bowser time, and I really like it. I know that was a side tangent, but regardless. Okay, Blooper Beach. I believe this one was a Mario Party 9 one. I don't remember it that well. Luigi's Engine Room. I decently like this board. I think it's pretty good. I will put it in the if we're in the mood. Oops. If we're in the mood. Decent board. Not much else to say. It's pretty good. Some people don't like it because of it's a weird board. It's a very weird board. I'll openly admit that. And there's like the mechanic of the doors opening and closing. I think it's doors, right? The doors like changing from red to blue each turn, or every other turn, whatever it was. Decent board, but not one I'll always go back to. Spaceland. Oh, where do I put this one? I don't know where to put Spaceland, actually. I'll put Spaceland in if we're in the mood. It's not a bad board. It's definitely one of Mario Party 2's weaker boards. Not saying it's a bad board, like I said. I mean, if we're in the mood, it's still pretty good. Just like, you know, Mario Party 2 had just such bangers, and, you know, a lot of them are going to be in either pretty solid or must play. This just isn't one of them. You know, it's a good board, but if I'm playing Mario Party 2, I ain't playing Spaceland. I'm playing Western Land or Bowser Land or Horror Land, you know, a different board. Okay, Pirate Dream. This one is another simple-ish board for Mario Party 5. I'll put this one in pretty solid as well. It's really good. It's simple, it's fun. I really like the cave aesthetic. Because, you know, they could have just done, like, a pirate ship, but they actually did, like, a sunken ship in a cave, like, kind of thing. I like that. Really, really cool. Alright. Snowflake Lake. I'm gonna put this one in if we're in the mood. Kind of like with Mario Party 2, I think Mario Party 6 had really solid boards, and Snowflake Lake is not a bad board. Like I said, I do think Pyramid Park did it better, but I still think it is a fun board to play. Yeah, I'm not supposed to say. It's a fun board. Alright, Magma Mine. I don't remember that one. That one's from Mario Party 9, I believe. Goomba's Greedy Gala. I'll put this one at I'll put it pretty solid. It's a pretty solid, pretty fun board. Not much else to say. I mean, I do like the mechanic of, you know, it's a segmented board, and usually me and segmented boards don't go together well. I don't like them. But with Goomba's Greedy Gala, I will say, I like the fact that it plays into the casino aesthetic, where you could pay off the Goomba to send you where you need to go. I like that. It makes the board feel more like a real casino. You know, you can give the Goomba a few coins to send you where you want to go. I like that. I really like that mechanic. Let's see, Mystery Land. This was an one. Definitely Mario Party 2's weakest board. I got nothing to say on it. Future Dream. If we're in the mood, it's a decent board. Some Mario Party 5's boards, I don't know why, I just don't have anything to say about them. It's, you know, like, they're good. Like, they're pretty good. Like, I have Toy Dream and Pirate Dream up here. Like, they're fun. But I just don't have much to say about them. Like, most of Mario Party 5's boards are ridiculously simple. You know, there's not much going on them. So there's really not much to comment on them. So I apologize if for you Mario Party 5 fans, I just don't have much to say about the Mario Party 5 boards. They're good. They're up high. You know, they're in pretty solid. And if we're in the mood, they're up there. Just don't have much to say about them, really. Castaway Bay. Okay, so where did I put Mario's Rainbow Castle? Even if we're in the mood. Okay, I'm gonna put this there as well. Well, actually, no, you know what? I'm gonna put it in pretty solid. I'm actually gonna move it up because the thing I like about Castaway Bay And I can't remember if Mario's Rainbow Castle might have done this as well. I don't remember. But I do like how in Castaway Bay, there's, at the very end, near the star, I do like that there's a short way to get to the star and then a long way. Because that way, let's say if Bowser's there, you're going to take the long way. So then you still have to roll your dice. There's still a little bit of strategy involved. I like that. And there are a couple, not really branching paths, but like alternate ways to go. And I do like that. So Castaway Bay is a pretty solid board. I really like it. And the music is really good too. That's a bonus. Bowser Station from Mario Party 9. I don't remember, right? Bowser's Gnarly Party from Mario Party 4. I wish I remembered this one a little bit more. I think this one, from what I remember, is an if we're in the mood kind of board. Not a Bowser board I would play every single time, but still a decent enough board to where it's like, yeah. And like I said, Mario Party 4's boards, I just never like the design of any of them. I mean, like, if you look at a board like Bowser's Enchanted Inferno, or Bowser's Warped Orbit, or really, I mean, any Bowser board, they're so intricate and elaborate. This just isn't. It's literally a platform of spaces over some lava. Like, there's not much creativity here. Yeah, I mean, that's just a general problem with all of Mario Party 4's boards, to be honest. Horrorland. Okay, we got another must-play. Brilliant board, amazing board. Not much more needs to be said. Everyone knows how good Horrorland is. So, yeah, very good board. The day and night mechanic was awesome. Obviously, Mario Party 6 has that as its main trait. But yeah, really good board. DK's Jungle and Ruins, can't say anything about. Clockwork Castle. Okay, I don't care what people say. It's a must play. It is an absolutely amazing board. I love the gimmick of this board. Basically, for those of you who've never played it, this is the unlockable board in Mario Party 6. So usually there's like a Bowser board. This game didn't have one. But the substitute was Clockwork Castle. And basically, the objective of this board is that Donkey Kong will be on the board, and you have to get to him, and obviously he'll give you a star. But after each turn, he moves, so you'll have to kind of chase him. But at nighttime, DK turns to Bowser, and the direction of the board flips, and then Bowser chases you. Really fun board. Amazing board. So much fun. Like, literally one of my favorite boards. It's, like, up there. It's in my top 5. Definitely. Sweet Dream. Sweet Dream was a decent board. I mean, it's really weird. It is not a segmented board. It's basically just like a big circle almost. Like a really big circle with a couple branching paths. It's a decent board. I'll put this one in if we're in the mood. It's a decent board. Again, not much else to say. Bowser's Nightmare. Okay, right? Bowser. No, is this Bowser's Nightmare? Yeah, this is Bowser's Nightmare from Mario Party 5. This is a really good Bowser board as well. I'm going to put this one at pretty solid. Not like Bowserland material, but like pretty solid. It's a really fun board. Not much else to say. Again, it's Mario Party 5. Not much else to say. Okay, we're back at Mario Party 3 with Chilly Waters. I'll put this one, oops, nope, not an trust me. I'll put it in pretty solid. It's a really simple board, but I like the mechanic of the ice at the middle where you can't have more than one person standing on it at any point in time or else it breaks and I believe you get sent back to the start. I'm pretty certain if I remember that correctly. But yeah, fun board. Not much else to say. Toad's Midway Madness. Alright, where do I put you? I think I'll put it in if we're in the mood. It's an okay board. There's some fun mechanics in it, being the roller coaster and all that, but it's just not much going on. It's a simple board, not much going on, not much to comment on. Undersea Dream. I like this one. But I don't love it, so I guess I'll put it on if we're in the mood. Fun board. I just don't have anything to say about it. Just fun. Egad's Garage. Okay, this one I'm going to put at pretty solid. Pretty solid board. Simple one as well. There are some intricacies to it, like there are platforms that rotate when it goes from day to night. EGAD's inventions are all over the place, and each one does something different. Pretty fun board. Overall solid board. Not much else to say. Pagoda Peak. Okay, here's the thing. I like this board, but I do think it is a tad overrated. I'm gonna put it on if we're in the mood. People live and die by this board. Mario Party 7 fans live and die by this board from what I've seen. And I like it, it's just overrated. Boo's Horror Castle. I actually do remember this one. I remember playing this one. So I can't put this in never played / don't remember, because I have played this one and I do remember it, and I did not like it. It's generic Boo Castle theme. It's Mario Party 9's formula. Just blah. Didn't like it. Generic. Mushroom Park. This one actually was from Mario Party 10. And I do remember this one. And I'm also going to put this one. Actually, no, I'll put this one at eh. It's colorful and decent looking. Generic, yes. Mario Party 9's car formula, yes. But it's somewhat pretty. It's colorful. Peach's Birthday Cake. This one's an eh from me. It's just not a board I want to go and play. If I'm playing Mario Party 1, I want to play DK's Jungle Adventure, maybe Mario's Rainbow Castle, Yoshi's Tropical Island, stuff like that. Peach's Birthday Cake, not so much. Pirate Land. Ooh, this one's hard. I think I'll put it with Spaceland in if we're in the mood. Not a bad board, not a great board, just a decent board. I mean, the bridge, with the cannons, sending you back to the start, that does get infuriating, but, it's Mario Party. Mario Party's always infuriating, so it's a decent board. Let's say Woody Woods. Oh, my lord. Towering Treetop. Get your butt up there. Nope, scroll up. Nope, not in hell no. No, it's not going there. Nope, not in if we're in the mood. It is must play. Listen, it's nostalgia talking on this one, but it's my favorite simple board. There's, it's simple, but there's some cute little events that happen on there, some tomfoolery going on. If you want to watch me and some friends play this board, bada bang, go check out the card. Hopefully I remember to put it up there, or else I'll look really stupid. But, nonetheless, Towering Treetop, top quality board in my personal opinion. Neon Heights. Ooh, where do I put you? Neon Heights is a really fun board. I think, Neon Heights. You know what? I'm going to go for it. I'm going to put Neon Heights all the way at must play. It's a really fun board. It takes the Mirage Star element from Spiny Desert, but in my opinion, it improves it because, first of all, it doesn't just disappear. You still do get something out of it. So it's it's one of 3 chests, basically. There are 3 chests that you're chasing after on the board. One of them contains a star, one of them contains 20 coins, and then one of them contains a bomb that sends you back to the start. And it's really cool because 2 out of the 3 chests do benefit you. So you do have a 66% shot of getting something that benefits you, but only a 33% chance of getting a star. Really good board, really fun board. So many cool elements on it. There's a New York City part with the statue of Mario. There's a baseball stadium. There's a little Hollywood section. It's a really good board. Top quality board. Woody Woods. I'm going to put this up at... at must play. I know a lot of people don't like this board, and it is unfair that people don't like this board because of the sign changing mechanics. It makes a simple board a little more complex and have a little more strategy behind every single roll. You can't just, always use mushrooms and golden mushrooms to get your high dice rolls that everyone likes to do so they can get across the board. You have to actually stop and think, are the signs in the direction I need them to be? If not, I need to roll low and then use the mushroom next turn. That kind of strategy and thinking behind each play, I really like, and Woody Woods offers that, and it's really good. So glad it made it into Superstars. That's all I gotta say. Oof, we're at Super Mario Party's boards now. And by the way, remember when I said there were DS and Island Tour boards on here? I lied. There weren't. I must have been looking at a different one. But anyways, Womp's Domino Ruins. I'm gonna be down here for most of it. Womp's Domino Ruins, I'm gonna put an eh. It's a half-assed board, basically. It's not bad, but, like, it's just so middle of the road, bland, basic, generic, not much going on. King Bomb's Powder Keg Mine, I'll put in if we're in the mood, because at least with this board, there's a couple different paths you can go down. There are some event spaces on here that are decent. The board visually looks pretty cool. It's a decent board. It's not, you know, a horrible board. It's not an amazing board. It's just pretty decent. Mega Fruit Paradise is the second. Hell no. This board just sucks. This is a segmented board that just reeks of horribleness. I don't know how people could like this board. I don't see it. I don't get it. I don't understand it. You could be on that pineapple and just farm golden pipes. It's ridiculous. It's a stupid board, stupidly designed. It looks cute, but it's just horrible. Kamek's Tantalizing Tower is an one for me. I like the design of it. It visually looks pretty cool. I like the board itself. The problem is, it's just way too small. Like, it's 18 spaces. I counted this, and I believe, if my memory serves me correctly, it's 18 spaces from the start to the star. 18! Only 18! And the star stays in the same spot, and after you get the star, you basically go back down to the bottom. So 18, and of course that's the shortest route, by the way. 18 spaces is the shortest route, but still, it's like that's way too small. Especially if you have allies. Like, if you get Bowser's dice, if you get Bowser, right, and his dice block has a 10 on it, I'm pretty certain you have 3 allies. Like, you could easily get to the star in one turn. So, no. Anyways. Ooh, all of Mario Party 8's boards are lined up here and tied with a perfect little bow. So, perfect. King Boo's Haunted Hideaway. This one, I'm gonna, hold on. No, not there. Not even there. I think it is one of my favorite Mario Party 8 boards. It is a really good board. What I like about it is that it's randomly generated, so that you never really can familiarize yourself with the board. It's just, I like the fact that they offered that. It's a really fun thing. I don't know. I wouldn't like it if, like, every single board was randomly generated, but for them doing it once and for it being a haunted themed board, so it makes sense, I like it. Really, really cool. Bowser's Warped Orbit. Okay, this is another, for me, another must play. This is my favorite star stealing board. You know, Pyramid Park and Snowflake Lake did a decent job of doing this, but I really like how Bowser's Warped Orbit did it. Basically, instead of paying chain chomps, you get items. You get a Bullet Bill candy and a Bowser candy. The Bullet Bill candy lets you roll 3 dice blocks, but you can only steal 1 star. Bowser's you can only roll 2 dice blocks, but you can also steal 2 stars. I believe I got the numbers correct there. But yeah, really fun board. The music is also a bop. The board itself is just a circle, but with how the paths are and how it segments into 2 different, it works well with what it's trying to do. Where if someone's in a Bowser suit or a Bullet Bill suit, and people are in those doored areas, you know what I'm talking about if you've played this board. I just like how that all works out. It's a really fun board. And, the board is kind of small and linear, but for that kind of a gameplay loop, it kind of has to be. Really, really good board. Really, really good board. Goomba's Booty Boardwalk. This one, for me, is an This one, it's just a linear board. Probably my least favorite linear board. And it's just boring. There's not much going on the board. Like, you have the Piantas that could throw you a few spaces, the Dolphins. There's nothing really fun on the board. I mean, there's the one cool thing at the very end where the Goombas will shoot you back to the start if you land on a happening space, on a particular happening space. That's pretty cool. But other than that, yeah, no, it's not a great board. It's visually pleasing, but other than that, nah. Koopa's Tycoon Town. Okay, listen, I know a lot of people are going to put this in must play, but I'm going to put it in pretty solid. The only reason I'm not putting it in must play is because the Monopoly mechanic isn't my thing. I'm not a huge fan of that. But I do think this board did do it really well. And I do think that visually, aesthetically, thematically, it's a really cool board as well. It's really, really cool. definitely a really good one from Mario Party 8. DK's Treetop Temple. Bland, jungle themed board with not much going on it. Next. Shy Guys Perplex Express. Okay, this one is an if we're in the mood type board. It's a very small board, not much really. I mean, I like the environments. The train set is really, really cool. The swapping of the cars, you know, whether it's the front being the DK or Bowser, or in the middle sections having them move around, that saves this board for me. If it was just a train that you just went through over and over again, it would not be that great of a board. But with the element of all the cars changing and the front changing for Bowser and DK, yeah, the board's pretty fun. So it's definitely an if we're in the mood kind of board, because the other three boards, Koopa's Tycoon Town, King Boo's Haunted Hideaway, and Bowser's Warped Orbit, they're just top tier. This one's decent. Boo's Haunted Bash. Ooh, we're back on Mario Party 4, huh? Alright, Boo's Haunted Bash. I'm gonna put this... Alright, what do I have? Bowser's Gnarly Party. You know, I'll put it at pretty solid. Let me just get up there. Pretty solid. It's a pretty solid board. Again, it's the visual design of it, not much going on. It's literally the gray platforms hovering above an abyss. Woo. Fun. I know. But it's got like a Boo Parade, if I'm not mistaken. Kind of like Bowserland. It's a decent board, nothing special. Like, it's pretty. I mean, the only reason I put it above if we're in the mood is because I definitely would play it over Koopa's Seaside Soiree and Bowser's Gnarly Party. Like, I would definitely put it above those. But I mean, it's like not a must play. So I'd put my own category of Boo's Haunted Bash and just put it in there, like in between these two. Bob-omb's Factory, don't remember it. Toad Road, don't remember it. Alright, back to the N64. Deep Bloober Sea. I think this one's an if we're in the mood type board. It's decent, nothing amazing. It's just an underwater board, which is cool. I like the underwater boards that they do. It's not an amazing one. Alright, we're on our last three here. Waluigi Island. Okay, people are gonna hate me for this one. I think this board is super overrated. It's not a bad board, which is why I'm gonna put it on if we're in the mood. But it's just way overrated. Like, it's a fun board. Again, don't get me wrong. Don't hate on me in the comments. It's a fun board. Just overrated. All I'm going to say. Wario's Battle Canyon, for me, is a no. This board sucks. I do not like this board. It's, again, segmented. And you don't really have the choice of when you're going to be shot off to the other islands, I'm pretty sure. It's not a happening space you land on. It's something you pass over. And they can just be like, oh, sending you to another island. It's just ridiculous. I don't like it. This board sucks. Don't bring it to Superstars DLC. If they announce Wario's Battle Canyon for Mario Party Superstars DLC, I will be livid. And then the last one we have here is Yoshi's Tropical Island, which I'm going to put at, not if we're in the mood, I'm going to put it at pretty solid. It's a fun board. Again, not a huge fan of segmented boards, and there's not really that much going on in terms of happening spaces and events, but the mechanic of switching Bowser and Toad, or Bowser and Toadette in Superstars, is really, really cool. So, there you have it, you guys. That is my, basically, ranking of Mario Party boards. Maybe I'll do handheld ones in a different video, because I know a lot of people wanted to know about DS and Island Tour, and I thought they were in this list, but I guess they're not. So maybe I'll do another one someday with just the handheld ones. So yeah. So thank you guys so much for watching today's video. Hopefully you enjoyed. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. All that stuff down below. Hit the notification bell so you're notified of when I upload videos. And check out the merch store. There's some cool ZakPak merch up on there for you to check out. Until next time, you guys, I'll see you in the next video.